This is Mamet Amma. Welcome to this one. I think this video needs to start with a disclaimer because this is actually going to deal with a very deep-rooted issue that has many facets. It goes as far as even becoming political. This problem is the reason why a lot of the educational systems in third world countries are said to be dysfunctional. They are not fit for purpose. This is why a lot of people who are poor are not able to make progress because of a misunderstanding of this very simple thing. The few people who are able to understand this at its core and are able to use this to leverage and engineer solutions to move forward, they are the ones who get out. So Anna, what is this? I will read exactly my notes when I was preparing for this so that we can start from there. You cannot memorize yourself out of poverty. Yes. You cannot memorize yourself out of poverty. A lot of you have got textbooks, you are reading the textbooks, you can recite Archimedes' principle, and so what? Finding yourself out of sticky situations like poverty requires engineering, not memorization. It requires innovation, not memorization. It requires application, not memorization. In fact, it requires ingenuity and personalization. Let's write it in the second sentence I wrote. You must think and innovate out of poverty, not memorize out. So a lot of our education systems teach us about Archimedes' principle, Hooke's law, whatever's law, Newton's laws, amazing. And we can recite Newton's laws, but we cannot fix our roads. That's a problem. We can recite Newton's laws, but you could not start a business. That's a problem. You can recite Mark Antony's speech, but you will not be able to use the writing skill to develop a course. You cannot use the writing skill to write a book. You cannot translate some of the skills you pick in the classroom to be able to become a speaker, to become a teacher, to become an engineer. And even those who have the title engineer cannot engineer anything because they are just rote repeaters of what is written in the text. So Amma, why are you telling me this as an individual? Well, it's very simple. If you are poor, like I found myself to be a few years ago, and if you are busy trying to read the text to find solutions to your poverty, you won't find it. If you are poor and you are not willing to go and apply principles and test principles and innovate new ways of doing things and solve problems, you are going nowhere. In fact, the real simple truth of the 21st century and those who will thrive, what separates those who will thrive and those who don't thrive is this simple concept of problem solving. Some people call them transfer skills, some people call them 21st century skills, employability skills, STEM skills. Look on any list of skills and you will find problem solving right there. Because people have a lot of problems. And when people have problems, they want solutions, nothing else. They don't even want discussions about the problems. No, they do want solutions. Whoever offers the solutions will become their go-to people. And in fact, most people don't mind paying to get your solution if they will find them a movement from where they don't want to be in transition to where they do want to be. Most people will pay you. So Amazon, people had products. People wanted to buy products. It was difficult for the manufacturers to get in touch with the buyers. Amazon comes and Amazon fixes it. Amazon creates a platform and anybody can bring your stuff there. And all you need to do is just go to one place and you can find everything you want. It was easier also for the consumer. He made it easy for the producer, made it easy for the consumer by creating a third-party platform that solved everything. In fact, this is still my default. Today, if I want to buy anything, I'll go to Amazon first. I will search for it in Amazon. And chances are, usually, I will find what I'm looking for right there on Amazon. And now the owner of Amazon, guess what, is one of the richest people there is. And he doesn't own a single factory. He was clever. He didn't need to buy a factory. No, other people already had the factories, but they were not finding the buyers. Other people already had the money. They did not know where to find the factories. Now he's brought the factories to exactly where the buyers can easily access it, and voila! Solution for two big groups of people equals a lot of money. Why he is definitely one of the people who's made progress. The owner of Alibaba, the same. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is a film producer. He would have struggled to find parts in Hollywood. Who would have given Tyler Perry the kind of roles that he got to play producing for himself? Who would have? Nobody. He would have been an obscure actor. He would have died a nobody that you didn't know. But at some point he realized, look, I'm going to have problems finding roles. And I want to have a message across that is quite personal. What can I do? Solve a problem, start a production company. Well, Tyler Perry today employs quite a lot of people. Tyler Perry and his production house, especially with the Medea films, is why a lot of these Black American actors, have found spotlights. He has now found some significance for himself. He's made something of himself by finding a solution for him, which offers a solution to other people. And yes, I noticed recently that buying his studio where he bought his studio has pushed the prices up of houses, and he's trying to do stuff, creative stuff, to bring the prices down or to help people pay. He's building himself into legendary status by offering solutions to problems. Anybody you know who has become anything has actually offered a solution to an existing problem. Apples were always falling. Everybody picked the apple and ate. Nobody understood it. The one person who resolved that and explained it is why we still study Newton's laws after centuries of his death. Yeah, absolutely. People will still talk to you about Tesla. Yeah, you've heard about the light bulb. People talk about it all the time. It took 900 and how many attempts for him? Yes, he carried on going until he offered a solution. Until you come up with a solution, the process is a waste. It is a failure. Coming up with the solution makes the process legitimate, and it brings it to iconic status where people quote and cite it all the time. People who have made money, people who have made personal progress, people who have found significance. Malala Yousafzai was 17 when she was shot in the head. That's not why she's famous. What made her famous is her parents and her reaction to that. It was a charitable thing for England to bring her to England and offer. But you see, Malala has become what Malala has become now because she actually did go to university. She actually did graduate. She actually did make something of herself, distinguished herself, and now Malala doesn't need a surname. You say Malala, everybody knows exactly which Malala you mean, right? From adversity to finding solutions for herself, and for some of these solutions to become inspiring to other people. From poverty, a lot of people are driven by wanting to become better. The sad thing is, most people who are looking to become better only focus about how they will become better and how their life will improve, and it never will because you haven't found the simple secret. The best thing to do on any journey to become better is to help other people find solutions to their problems. That is the actual simple secret. I'm here and you are watching my channel because I'm helping you find solutions to some of the things you don't understand. I am spotlighting deep-rooted issues that affect you sometimes without you noticing. I'm giving you value. It's why you come here. You don't come here because you like me. You come here because you get something for yourself. Obviously, when you are here, you also become one of the people who counts as my numbers, right? In order for my videos to do well, my videos have to do well for you. My videos has to hold value so that when you watch, you tag other people and ask them to watch. And sometimes you can't help yourself, you share it to places and you invite significant people to share it. You don't take those actions because you are trying to help me. You take those actions because you see value in what I have done for you. And by wanting to get that value to other people, guess what? You help me. My channel has grown because I wanted to help you sort out your mindset. I wanted to help you see some of the attitudes that are unhelpful. I wanted to help you to rethink and re-engineer. And most importantly, I wanted you to know that you are the most powerful voice, the most powerful influence in your own life. That no, you are not a victim. You are still very self-determined and you can affect a lot of things in your own life. Most of you don't know that yet. And I will keep banging on until you realize it. And on the few occasions, or now on the many occasions that people get there, they will come back to me, oh Mama, you don't know how. And yes, these people are the same people who go to organizations and tell them, you want to get Amma Manson to come speak because I heard her speak and it affected me in this way. You want to get this from Amma Manson. There are people who come to me now with the decision already made. I don't actually approach a lot of people. I am enjoying the grace from the investment made. The secret to making anything out of yourself is to help others in the first place. Remember that. Help others. Find solution for other people. And if you are able to do that, especially if you are able to solve things that other people don't solve, that is what distinguishes you. That is what makes you great in people's eye. And that is what will bring you the attention, the fame, the money, and everything else that you wanted in the first place. The secret for you to become is to serve others diligently, honestly, sincerely, and in useful capacities. I'm out. Hopefully, you understand what I just said, and hopefully, you find ways in which to make that affect your life for your own benefit and for the greater good. See you in the next episode.